Well, welcome back to Better Living. I'm here with Ron from the Citizen Advisory Group, and they are here every week. We're talking about retirement, how we can plan better for retirement. This week specifically, we're going to talk about Medicare educational seminars that you guys host and how that helps people prepare for retirement, what they need to do. So let's talk about the Medicare educational seminars. Oh my gosh, that word does not want to come out of my mouth today. Specifically that you host. There are a couple graphics that we're going to show, topics that you talk about at these seminars. So let's talk about the seminar that you host.
As you said, one of the key components of really managing that retirement journey is the health insurance component of that. So one of the things we do at our firm is advise and guide our clients through that Medicare process. At some point in every person's retirement journey, they're going to be most likely enrolling into Medicare for their health insurance and some type of additional plan there. It can be a very confusing time because the Medicare insurance can be quite different than maybe what someone's used to. And it's also a very confusing, I think, period for some people. So we do a lot of advising and consulting with our clients there on what some of the different options are available. And one way we provide really advice there is we do these free Welcome to Medicare educational seminars. And myself and Jim Poling, he's another agent in our office. We do these monthly seminars. We've been doing them every month at various locations for about 2 years now. And we really started doing it because we wanted a way or a venue to provide information to people in a non-threatening, non-sales environment. These educational seminars really are educational in that we're not selling any specific plan or specific carrier. There's no cost to these seminars. There's no obligation in someone attending. Typical seminar might run about an hour and 15 minutes depending on the questions we have and the involvement. And so we talk very general, high level about Medicare, and I think we have a slide maybe that we can go to and talk about some of the topics.
They're telling me that the slides aren't there. Tell me what those...
So I'll just review
here.
Tell
me what those are.
So at our seminars, we talk about what is Medicare? What are the parts to Medicare? There's different parts to Medicare. What are the enrollment windows? Medicare has certain periods of when we can do things. We need to make sure we understand those windows. So we talk about the enrollment windows, when to enroll. We talk about plan types that are available beyond Medicare. So Medicare supplement plans and Medicare Advantage plans and Medicare Part D prescription drug plans. We go through the differences of all these types of plans so someone can really understand and identify what is going to be the right plan for them. One of the things we say in the seminar and we tell our clients, when we're meeting with them, that there's no one best plan that best fits everybody. We need to understand the different options that are available and really making an informed choice about what's going to be the right fit for you. And so we kind of go through all that in the seminar to really give people a good understanding of this Medicare and what it is and what they need to be aware of.
It is very confusing, I think, on several levels. One, when they're eligible for Medicare.
Right.
And
for most people, that's at age 65. Now, some people may be eligible prior to that.
Because of medical issues.
Because of medical issues. If someone's on disability, if they've been on Social Security disability for 24 months, they become eligible for Medicare. If someone is diagnosed with end-stage renal disease prior to 65, they may be eligible for Medicare as well. For most people, they're first eligible for Medicare at age 65, though, and there's an initial enrollment period when people can first enroll. And we can get into more some of the enrollment periods as we meet here. As you said, we're going to be meeting once a month, and there's just so much to understand about Medicare. And each week we can talk about some of the different topics there. But those are some of the things that we address in this seminar.
Because I do think it's confusing, too. I think that there's a misconception that there's one Medicare.
Right.
It's just the same Medicare for everybody. It's the same coverage. It's the same. You just take what it is, and that's...
Well, and there's some
one plan fits all.
There's some truth to that in that Medicare itself, there's parts to Medicare. So Part A and Part B of Medicare is your original Medicare that provides your medical insurance, and that really is the same for everybody. But then we have different plan options that are available beyond just Part A and Part B of Medicare, and that's where all the confusion comes in and the solicitation that comes in, that everybody's trying to sell you something. And our approach is a little bit different. We want to be educational and really inform our clients that are working with us. We've got all these different options. Which one's going to be the right fit for you? And that's part of the value of us being an independent agency is we are contracted with all these different insurance companies, but we're not limited to any one insurance company. And so we can work with our client and really advising them. And that's where a lot of the confusion comes in for people. We've got different plan types and how do I understand all of this? And I'm getting all this information and maybe a lot of misinformation and a lot of solicitation. And that's why we started doing this seminar, really, to give people an opportunity to really come. We're gonna teach you some things about Medicare in this hour and 15-minute window. There's no cost to it. There's no pressure to it. There's no obligation. We're not taking people's names and soliciting them afterwards or anything. And so it really is an opportunity for them to come learn a little bit.
I think that's a great idea because then people just feel better informed,
Right.
and they don't feel like they're just being sold a product.
You're exactly right. The more informed you are, the better choice
Right.
that we can make.
Because I do think that when those dates come around, people just feel like people are just jamming things at them and saying, this is what's going to be best for you. You need to take this.
Exactly. And there's so much, the average person as you're approaching age 65, about a year out from there, you start getting just daily things in the mail that are telling you, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. And a lot of it is really just solicitation, not official information. So we like this educational seminar format where we can generally talk about topics that they need to be aware of to help them understand.
Well, as we've mentioned, Citizen Advisory Group is coming on every Friday to talk about different things that we need to know about when we're getting ready to retire. But maybe next week, at the beginning of the week, you can come back, we can get these slides figured out, and we can talk specifically again about Medicare and these seminars and what we need to know.
Do we have the slide that's available to show the dates of our seminars?
We're going to figure that out, and we will have that up at the beginning of the week. I'm going to twist Ron's arm and get him to come back on Monday. He doesn't know that yet, so I'm going to figure that out with him. We'll be right back on Better Living.